Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Nick here, back with a brand new video. Today we're going to be talking about two key assets in this game, which is XRP and Flare. As you guys may know, XRP is already my favorite holding, no matter what. And you guys probably know that just from my recent videos alone, but nonetheless, let's dive in. So this is the first Ripple drop for 2021. This was actually posted today, and I thought that it was actually pretty interesting to really dive into this and really kind of go into the behind the scenes of Ripple and RippleNet as well. And pretty much it says here, we explore the power of RippleNet to transform businesses, how Ripple X is contributing to the XRP ledger community, and the latest on US crypto regulations. Digital acceleration in pandemic drives RippleNet growth. Ashish Burla, general manager of RippleNet, stopped by to provide an update on the global growth of RippleNet over the past year. In 2020 alone, over 3 million transactions crossed the network, with Southeast Asia leading the charge. He says 2021 is already off to a roaring start, particularly across the Middle East and Latin America. Ashish attributes much of this explosive growth to the acceleration of digital transformation due to the pandemic. Over the past year, RippleNet's on-demand liquidity (ODL) service helped many customers navigate a COVID cash crunch while enabling others to grow and transform their businesses. And we talked about the ODL report and their quarterly results, how it increased significantly from 2020 quarter 4 to quarter 1 in 2021. Based on customer demand, he sees tremendous opportunity ahead of RippleNet to offer credit lines and to enable CFOs and treasury teams to move money instantly around the world 365, 24/7 through ODL. If RippleNet is going to start offering credit lines, that's actually insane. I love to actually hear that as well, because we actually see a little bit of that going on already in a few projects, but for the most part, Ripple themselves to offer credit lines will be massive. The digital acceleration caused by COVID is only going to continue in a post-COVID world, and RippleNet is going to be the technology to help you expand even further, as she says. Empowering developers to build the Internet of Value. RippleX General Manager Monica Long shares why she's so excited about the team's progress, inspiring and enabling the global community of XRP developers to build the Internet of Value. Monica says the focus for 2021 is on contributing with the broader XRP Ledger developer community to a fantastic building experience for developers and on supporting developers with new programs demonstrating real-world use cases for XRP Ledger and introducing key infrastructure elements that promote liquidity and help developer ideas come to life. She also highlights a number of exciting new community projects using the ledger, including a non-custodial wallet, an XRP toolkit, and an NFT art gallery. NFTs are obviously a very big deal in crypto, and I think there is a lot of opportunity for developers to sink their teeth into NFT use cases on XRP Ledger, Monica says. And I do agree, NFTs are big, but I do feel as though NFTs are going to start dying out very soon. But I still think that this may possibly revive it and bring it some more, life that it actually needs. Because right now, NFTs are just kind of, hey, here, I'm selling this piece of art that I found on like Twitter or something. Give me like one, Ethereum or something like that. I think it needs a little bit more, in terms of just opportunity, and I think that they're going to really offer that. Lack of crypto regulatory framework in U.S. stifles innovation. Stuart Alderati, Ripple's general counsel, returns to give an update on crypto regulation in the United States. He is concerned that America's regulation by enforcement strategy is already driving innovators away to countries like Japan, Singapore, the UK, and Switzerland that have established a clear regulatory framework for crypto. And I think that this is actually a big key takeaway here is, they're driving innovators away to other countries. I don't think that the United States is going to allow that. Again, we are a very competitive country overall, from what we've seen. But of course, we do have a lot of people that are still in office, or they are higher ups at like J.P. Morgan and stuff like that, that just can't let go of fiat. They love the idea of fiat because I feel like they control it a lot more than hey, here's a digital currency that is in the hands of no one besides the people. And I think that's the biggest issue right now is they want control still over this framework of finance, but that's just not the way that it's going to work anymore. I think that we still need to introduce something new before we get taken over by, something that's bigger than fiat. But Stewart suggests that by issuing lawsuits rather than providing structure and transparent rules, the United States is creating uncertainty that hurts markets and consumers while hampering the drive for innovation, new approaches to cross-border payments, financial inclusion, and more. He likens it to driving on the highway without knowing the rules. Posted speed limits and clear guidance allow everyone to travel freely without fear of arbitrary enforcement. Stewart argues that America would benefit from regulatory clarity. What we are talking about here when we talk about blockchain and crypto is innovation, a new infrastructure that can improve people's lives. To learn more about new use cases for ODL, Monica's plans for supporting XRP Ledger developers, or how the U.S. can retain its hold on crypto innovation, check out the latest episode of The Ripple Drop. And of course, you guys could subscribe to the newsletter if you guys want more updates. But for the most part, I think this is incredible because it really gives us a backbone to really see what they're doing, what they're really focusing on right now, and the overall, end goal. They want to really bring together the XRP community as well as developers to really build on the XRP ledger and really provide, these businesses, these banks, etc., what they really need, and that's to really grow the financial market in a way that's not based on, for an example, fiat that's just continuously inflating. We need to deflate, and Ripple and XRP essentially deflate in price because overall, if we look at it, fees are burned every single time that there's a transaction on the XRP ledger. And what is being burned? XRP at the end of the day. So I think that we need to introduce something. XRP won't be the currency or the digital reserve currency of the world, but for the most part, XRP will help this system thrive. And overall, it will help move money throughout the entire world. And I think that they're really starting that right now. And I think soon we're going to see XRP really explode. But nonetheless, I do want to go to this tweet from Kevin Cage. If guys don't follow Kevin Cage, really just shout out to him. Follow him. Incredible content. But he actually tweeted out that Flare will have a $1 trillion market cap at some point. Changed my mind, $10 plus. And you know what? I do really have to agree with him on here. I think $10 plus is very conservative. Now, Spark, aka Flare, will have the same amount of circulating supply as XRP. But the difference here is that anybody who was holding XRP at the time of the snapshot, December 12th, will be getting Flare for free, one-to-one basis. If you were holding one XRP, you're getting one Flare, etc. So, with that being said, I think that Flare going to $10 while XRP goes to $10, I think that would be incredible for us overall. And I really think that with Flare's technology that we're going to see $10 plus for Flare. And right now, if we look at it, it's currently trading at about $2 already, with its all-time high being $2.45. Now, for somebody who's going to be getting, say for so 100,000 Spark, I mean, that's a lot of cash, especially if you were buying, like, say for so you bought 100,000 XRP when it was at 10 cents, right? It would have cost you $10,000 to get 100,000. And not only that, but first off, XRP already gave you back, your cash. At the end of the day, you got your $100,000 basically from XRP itself because it's already at $1.63 with its all-time high being, $3.92 from 2017 and 2018, you could pretty much almost guarantee that we're going to at least $4. So there's $400,000 from a measly $10,000. And when I say measly, I mean, yeah, $10,000 is hard to come by, but at the end of the day, we are still in a bull run, and $10,000 is easy to come by just by trading on a few assets. And, XRP, you guys got another buying opportunity when it went down to 17 cents. And even at 17 cents, you'd still get almost 60,000 XRP. In which at $4, I mean, you're still making a ton of cash. And we are projecting it to go to $10 plus for XRP, in which, hey, if you're holding 100,000, there's $1 million just from a $10,000 investment. And not only that, but if Spark goes to $10 as well, there's another $1 million. And I'm not saying, hey, it's so easy to get 100,000 XRP. It's so easy to, turn 10,000 into $1 million. It's not. But at the end of the day, it's very possible. It's easy in this game at the end of the day when you're investing in solid projects. Now, if you were to put $10,000 into something like Dogecoin right now, don't expect to make $1 million. But hey, it's still possible to make a little bit of cash. But XRP and Flare are two major giants in this game. Flare, if they pretty much integrate, Ethereum onto Spark and Flare, the Flare network, I should say, and it becomes an F asset, Ethereum is going to be major then, because at that point, Ethereum's gas fees are much lower. It's much quicker to move. And at the end of the day, that is a huge, pain point right now. That's the main reason why Ethereum 2.0 came out. But the problem with Ethereum 2.0 is that I don't really see it, how should I say? I don't see it really proving those pain points wrong. I still think that they're going to be there. I think that, Ethereum 2.0 is not going to be anything other than just like a kind of hype in the game. But at the end of the day, it's going to be most likely a letdown. Now, of course, who knows? I mean, we'll have to research it and really look into it. But I still think that Flare and XRP are going to be major holds no matter what, especially Flare. And if you were wondering, hey, when am I going to get my Flare? Here is the official tweet from Flare Networks, where they say the Flare distribution will start when the Flare network goes live. The team is working to make this happen safely as soon as possible. It is dependent on finishing security testing. We expect this at the end of June, plus or minus 2 to 4 weeks. And I think that's great, but you won't be getting your full amount on that date. It is going to be, giving over time. I believe that actually Kevin pretty much mentions that here he actually mentions this article that you could read over and really learn about it, because this is the distribution token. Now, if we look here, you can kind of see that I believe it's down here. So yeah, at the network launch, each account that has claimed Spark will receive 15%. And then this is the 15% of the Spark claimable term in the equation above. The remaining Spark claimable will be distributed over a minimum of 25 months and a maximum of 34 months. So that is about 2.5 years, give or take. But still, I think that that's incredible, because that gives it 2.5 years to truly grow. I mean, in 2.5 years, if it's already trading at about $2 now, and if the price continues to climb during this bull run and we have to wait a little bit, that's totally fine, because, you will be taxed on whatever you get it at. So, if you were going to get 100,000 at $2, you're paying taxes on $200,000. But if we get, 15% at, $2 or so, that's totally fine. And then we would get the rest when it's at a lower price, equals a lower amount that you have to pay taxes on, which is totally fine. But nonetheless, that was my video on Flare and XRP. I hope that you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, leave a like. Also subscribe and turn notifications on, because I'm always trying to give you guys the updates as soon as possible. And if you guys want to get more free content, definitely join the Discord and follow me on Twitter below. This has been Nick. Peace out.